Hello, my lovely Libra. So this is your reading for your strength, your weakness, and advice for you. Now remember, this is a timeless reading, but this strength, weakness that I'm talking about in this video could be either your general strengths and weaknesses, or this could be something that is currently your strength or weakness, because our strengths and weakness can change with life, with time, right? Because we as humans have the ability to grow, learn, evolve, and do better. Okay, we have the Star card. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's get some for your weakness. We have Cups, and we have the Two of Wands. Okay. Libra, for strength, I'm seeing that you have the ability to heal people. Now, I'm not saying in a metaphysic, magic, miraculous, Marvel movie type of way. No seven deadly sins are happening over here. I just mean that you have this calming, soothing vibe about you, Libra, where you, just by being around you, by talking to you, by sharing things with you, people feel relaxed and at ease. People trust you. Now, either this has always been the case, or it's something that you are just observing now, that more and more people are sharing their secrets with you, their thoughts with you. They're opening up to you easily. Like how some people, they really try really hard to get people to open up. You have that natural gift in you, Libra, where you are able to very calmly get people to tell you things, to share with you. And that can sometimes overwhelm you as well, because when too many people are sharing their problems with you, if you are an empath, I'm not saying that you are watching this video, but if you are an empath, then that can really take a toll on you sometimes, and you feel like you've kind of taken over some of their burden. You know, this combination couldn't have been more like perfect over here. Six of Cups is about visiting your past, revisiting your past people, meeting someone from your past, going back to your past. And Two of Wands is about thinking about your future. So I feel like that implies that you are constantly juggling between your past and your future, and you forget to live in the present moment. You're either constantly anxious about your past, things that have already happened that you can't change, unfortunately. I know sometimes I wish I could turn back time. Impossible as it may seem. I'm a Backstreet Boy fan, can you tell? Anyway, so you're always visiting your past, or you are planning your future, worrying about what's gonna happen in a year, 2 years, what's happening in my future, like constantly thinking about the future or the past. And you forget that right now, like this given moment is going to be past tomorrow. And then you're going to be wondering about that moment, like, oh, life was so good back when this happened. You know how we're always like, when actors and actresses from the past suddenly make a comeback, and we're like, oh my god, this person's making a comeback. And then you forget that they were not really good actors. You only miss them because of something called nostalgia. And nostalgia is a very strong emotion, because it's not about that actor, it's about your life when you probably watched his movie, when you heard that song. Maybe when you actually heard that song 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you didn't like it that much, but now when you listen to it, you're like, oh wow, that song was just beautiful. When it's not the song, it's the memory that associated with that song. So I am saying all of this to say that maybe the past wasn't that amazing. You're making it in your head because you're thinking about it with rose-colored glasses. And the point is that focus more on today. Because yesterday, today was the future, and today is going to be past tomorrow. I'm getting too philosophical. I don't know which spirit is in me right now. But I hope I'm making sense, because that has come out for your weakness, Libra. You need to find a balance. Stop juggling between two things all the time, and two things that are never going to be one. They're never going to be one. And the advice for you is to be a little more selfish. I know that I'm probably the only tarot reader who's ever going to say this, but the advice is be a little bit of a badass, like a mean girl, a bitch queen. I don't like mean girls, okay? Please don't quote me on this, but I'm just saying that, especially with the star here as your strength, 6 of Cups, you're like too emotional, giving people too much. It's time to think about yourself, Libra. Okay, now I'm sure it's gonna resonate with everybody, but I'm sure at least one Libra over here knows what I'm talking about. And if you are that Libra, then give me that emoji of that red dress girl dancing. That's my favorite one, by the way. I use that all the time. Enough of goody two-shoes. That can only take you so far. Be more confident, and maybe sometimes it's okay to be less diplomatic. I feel like Libras are kind of known for being very diplomatic. Like, you don't want to hurt feelings. You want to make everyone feel important. Even if you like don't give two shits about that person, you are always gonna try to just make them feel the most heard, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying don't overdo it, because sometimes people can see right through that. And you don't want to be known as that person who is a people pleaser, because you know what happens to people pleasers? People walk all over people pleasers. Try to say that in one sentence. So you don't want to be walked all over, Libra. So yes, be a little selfish. And maybe like next time you feel like you want to say no to something, feel free to say no. Because you know what that's also going to help you with? That's going to help you work on your own skills that you will not be able to sharpen when you're constantly trying to please other people. I don't know if people don't talk about this much, but you are able to use your mind and sharpen your skills and understand yourself the most when you are by yourself. Now that doesn't mean that turn into a loner like me. That just means it's important to spend time by yourself, because that's when you grow the most. Let's get some more cards for my lovely Libras in the pretty red dress. Yes, love it. We have clear your mind, and we have believe in your good luck. Now these two cards over here go so well together. What I just said, that you need to spend some time by yourself because you're able to use your mind, use your head, and sharpen up your skills and understand yourself the most when you are by yourself. And then see what comes over here with the oracle. Clear your mind. With all the rubbish that other people are saying or causing or talking, maybe just shut down the noise from other people and listen to your own and believe in yourself. Maybe you don't need to be a people pleaser. People are gonna like you for who you are. You don't have to go out of your way to make people feel heard. Okay? They got this. Don't worry about them so much. Believe in your good luck. And yeah, we have Gemini over here. We also have Sagittarius. We have Aquarius. Yeah, those are the major cards here. Let's get just a few more messages. Okay. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Have you watched that show, How I Met Your Mother? Like, it's all about synchronicity. Every decision, even if at that moment it feels like a small decision, like a very random thing that you just did, or should I go right, or should I go left, and then something can happen that can change the whole trajectory of your life. That is synchronicity. Like, everything that happens to us is somehow connected. Every person who enters our life is meant to be in our life. Either you're supposed to learn something from them, or they're supposed to learn something from you. Things are always connected. So think about your life when you're doing your own thing, hopefully after watching this video, and think about the things and people who entered your life, significant or not significant, and how they entered your life. Think about all those events and try to understand why you are where you are. And since you love thinking about your past, maybe this is a great time for you to actually think about how certain things happened in your life, and there can be signs there. And I want to get one more card. It says friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Maybe it's time to meet some friends, Libra. Meet some old friends, some friends that you just made, someone you just met. Go out, hang out, plan a coffee date or a trip. By doing things in your present, that's how you're gonna stop procrastinating, and that's how you're gonna stop overthinking, Libra. That's it for this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. If you did, do leave me a thumbs up, and don't forget to give me that red dress dancey emoji. I will be keeping an eye out for. I don't get any comments, which is so sad, but I hope you can heal me with your star power, Libra. Give me a comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.